Well, howdy-o, what do you know? It is a rabbit of Scrubblade Academy. We are back again today. After 2 and some change goddamn weeks, we're back. We are finally back. Now, I'm going to be doing some PokeRogue, as you can tell in the background. We've got all the nice visuals for the game. I figured I'd probably just start with a little bit of preamble before I get to that point anyway. Partly because I need to get back into things, and partly just because I got some things I gotta say. So I have been debating how this Twitch affiliate thing is gonna go, because I'm not entirely sure. I do want to say it has been incredible that I didn't lose a single follower on this in this like ridiculous missing every moment of the past 2.5 weeks of streaming. I kept all the followers. It's really cool. So thank you guys for sticking around. All the subs on YouTube as well. They all stuck around. It's so weird. Like I took 2 weeks off to try and actually get better. And it just feels like I'm coming right back into it. So it's so cool. Anyway, no, I've got some plans for affiliate. I kind of want to do some interesting, weird stuff that is more engaging than the standard affiliate. Because honestly, I'm still debating it. I'm not going to do it if it's just a deficit to you guys, if it's just something that doesn't really give you guys anything. I don't think that the idea of like the emotes and the badges and the, I don't know, polls and stuff by themselves are good enough. So I'm going into some more extra content, hopefully to make it extremely fun for you guys so that if I do go affiliate, the downsides of doing that won't ruin the channel and the progression that we've made and all the cool stuff that we do here. So we'll see what we can do there. I've got some plans for that, but I'm not going to do that yet. I will basically do that once I get to that point. So I'm not too concerned. As far as the YouTube stuff, I missed 2.5 weeks of work on my YouTube stuff. You think you can hide PokeRogue from me? No, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. It has to come back. But I missed 2.5 weeks of YouTube work to try and get my lore video done. So that's way behind, but I'm starting to catch up again. I'm going to try and do a bit of a trajectory on YouTube as well. Like I want to get more into the lore stuff, less so into just streaming by itself. And I want to do some theory vids, like Necro, the thing that we were talking about, where we were going to make the types videos. Those also got put on the back burner while I was sick, which really sucks, but I want to get into those and do those and finish those up. I also want to get into some more like writing stuff, because that's kind of where I saw the channel when I created it, and I never really went that direction. So I want to do a lot of that stuff. I also want to kind of bump up the Discord a bit. We're going to see if we can get some of that going. But for now, at least, I've got a few things that I've got in the works, at least. So I wanted to at least get those out before we get into it, but we'll get into it right now because there's not, like, I haven't finished all the plans, so I'm not gonna go too far into it just yet. Anyway, glad to see you again, Necro. How are you doing? It has been a million years since I've been on here. I'm gonna do some PokeRogue now. I don't know if we even have a file on this thing. I haven't played this since the last time I streamed it. That's how long it's been. So we'll see what we got here. So I've got classic. I have a monotype. This was our water run. Do I want to do this one is the question, because it still has shiny charms. Like I still have not played this game since I quit out, since I was sick. So I think maybe we go into that. Let's just do it, because we can start this challenge, we can get it out of the way, and then if we beat it, which hopefully for once we're gonna beat a challenge on this channel. Hopefully we beat the water one and we can progress and move forward to other challenges. Because I was doing challenges so well before, I was like crushing it, and then just everything fell apart and I lost time after time, like the ghost challenge, this challenge. I think I did Gen 4, that failed. There's a bunch of them. Anyway, we're gonna do the monotype water run. We're gonna load the game up. We're gonna see what we've got here. And also we have a Poliwag, which is an interesting one because fighting could be an option for us. So I want to go through my team first, partly because I haven't done this in so long. I need to actually figure out what we got. But we've got a Drizzile, a shiny Drizzile, which actually looks really zany, with Torrent. He's got Water Pulse, Energy Ball, Frost Breath, and Arrow. This is insane, this moveset. This is kind of incredible. So we got a decent moveset. The only thing that's not like busted is Water Pulse, and it's still a good move. And he is a hardcore special attacker, yes. So we got Drizzile, shiny. We got Quagsire with Water Gun, Sizzles, Power Up Punch, and Recover. It looks like a little bit of a jank moveset, but this dude has actually been doing a lot of work for our team. And he has Water Absorb and Comatose, so that's actually not too bad because that means he can't be statused, so that's good. We have a Swift Swim Goldeen who can do a little bit, like it pulls a couple of punches a little bit. Swift Swim with Multi-Scale, which is nice. Flip Turn, Glacial, Supercell, and D-Dance. So now you can see why this thing does stuff. It's got an incredible moveset. Flip Turn, probably Waterfall can replace that, but otherwise, very solid moveset. We have our Magikarp, which I love, our shiny Magikarp. Only 1 star, but it becomes the red Gyarados, and that's the most iconic, right? The most iconic shiny. So we got Tackle, big deal, Flip Turn, Ice Spinner, and Knockoff. Ice Spinner's probably the only move we're gonna keep, maybe, unless we get the Gary. Unless we get the Gary, the Mega Gary, then we can go forward with the Knockoff. And we've got ourselves Rattled and Multiscale because it's awesome. I think Rattled turns into, if I'm not mistaken, Moxie Boost. So I could actually just get away with regular Gary on this and have Moxie Boosted Gary with D-Dance going. So that's an option. And oh, I gotta go to my Relicanth. Relicanth with Rockhead. This thing is a god, by the way. I love this Relicanth. But he's got Rockhead, he's got Primordial Sea. We unlocked his passive, which is phenomenal. We have Wave Crash, Ancient Power. Ancient Power's gonna go soon. D-Dance and Shore Up. This, other than the Ancient Power, is a solid moveset, like, because we can't hurt ourselves with our Wave Crash or our Rock Smash, I think it is. The one that hurts you when you do things in its Rock move, and it's 80 accuracy, it's pretty bad. It's still better than this, though. Honestly, this is a solid dude. This is incredible. No pun on the rock. And then we got Wingull because it's a water run. So we have to have our Drizzle setter. So we got Water Gun, Quick Attack, Thunder, and Wing Attack, Quick Attack, Thunder, Water Gun. Not super great right now. Like the Thunder is great. We caught this thing along the way though. So I'm not too concerned. It doesn't have our good moves. It doesn't... Did we catch it along the way? Oh no, we did bring this from home. Then I might have just screwed up the moveset. Oh well, that's fine. It's fine. We have Hydration. Ooh. Oh, that's not great. Maybe we gotta work on this one. No, actually no. He doesn't get Drizzle just yet, does he? He gets Drizzle when he becomes Pelipper. Keen-Eye Drizzle, so that's Drizzle, and this one is Hydration. Perfect, so this is set up correctly. Okay, because Wingull gets a different ability when it levels. I keep forgetting people do that. So we'll keep Drizzile and Quag out because they're amazing for the team. And like, what is the team gonna do against us? We got Energy Ball for the Poliwag if I want, and Quagsire can easily handle the Gulpin. Do I want a fighting type on this team? Like, Goldeen is our tier 2 shiny. I'm not convinced we need the Goldeen to go. I think we keep what we've got, and this team is solid, because Drizzile evolves into, it evolves into Inteleon, which is super fast and hits like a train. So, this is why I need to keep this thing. Inteleon, does he get a dark form? No, he just becomes G-Max. Oh, that's even better. Okay, never mind. He looks like a Typhoon. I know that he's going for that. He looks like a literal Cyclone. It kind of actually looks like glassing the planet from Halo. It really kind of does. But he's decent. He's decent. We're going to keep him on the team. In that case, I don't think I need to replace anybody. I think we're good just to blaze through everyone. And I'll just Sizzles. I don't think it's going to matter all that much. We'll just Sizzles. Just do the damage. That's fine. Big damage. Burn, that's fine. Oh, Burn is a guarantee, isn't it? Oh, Quagsire can't be poisoned. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. We're just going to Water Pulse him, and Sizzle is guaranteed. Inteleon has a water move to make up for Pulse, I'm sure. Yeah, he's got a Water Pulse is not the greatest move. But I think we can Sizzles this guy and we can just deal with him. Yeah, Water Pulse, it destroyed him anyway, because Drizzile's got such incredible special attack. But anyway, how you doing today, Mr. Sandman? It has been so long. I'm finally back. And we are good. The poison is a little bad, but it's fine. Oh, I kind of need more Pokies right now, actually, because I need to get a few more options just in case we find shinies. I'm still concerned about shinies, and there's also the, like, if you get a rare or a legendary, you'll want to be able to catch that. I should say an epic or a legendary. You want to catch that along the way regardless. Also, always gamble. Always gamble. Let's see. Okay, good. Okay. I have hit so many reds on that one, so finally we got something decent. IV Scanner is actually not bad right now. Candy Jar is so good, but unfortunately, Eevee's just better because we need to capture some stuff. So I'm going to get the IV right now. Psyduck, I love Psyduck. I'm never going to be able to use this thing in a run. I'm never going to be able to use it. Like, Psyduck's so fun, but he's just not good enough, you know? He's just not good enough. All right, we're gonna energy ball. We're gonna blast him, and I'll just Sizzles and get rid of the Ekans because we're already poisoned. So like, what can he do if he's burned? I don't think there's a single thing he has. I'm not gonna yawn. I'm not gonna. Ooh, dive. Dive is not that big a deal because we have water wave crash. We have wave crash, so we don't need that. Screech, that's fine. We eat that up. Oh, there we go. And there's a burn. So technically the Screech did. Oh, I was gonna say technically the Screech did nothing, but no, he got rid of it. I'll just water gun. Doesn't matter. I don't want to waste anything useful because water pulse was 100%ing that thing. There's no way. Like Drizzle's a monster. He hits like a train. I'll just get another Pokeball. Oh, Quagsire's dead. Gulpin is probably not that big a deal, but if I swap out, I can get rid of the defense drop. So I'll just check these guys out. That's fine. Oh, I didn't swap. I was just going through the motions. All right, we'll Sizzles them. We're still faster than a Gulpin, so it doesn't matter. Gulpin is very slow. Gulpin is very slow. Quag is still faster. Sludge. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. That hurt a little bit. And unfortunately, Drizzile is not the one with the recover, so I can't just give him free recovery. All right, so we got 34 coming up. I'm just gonna give him a super pot because we've got the fight coming up. Protect is interesting. I mean, everybody, Magikarp can, of course, because Magikarp is the only one. Is there any reason to go Protect? I don't know that there is. Like, Quagsire's Earthquake is the only thing I'm thinking would hit other people, and I can swap in Wingull, I can swap in Magikarp, I can deal with that. And actually, I forgot Drizzile, since he's not dark, Magikarp can just go Mega, so we're good there. So we are good. I don't know if we go Protect because, like, other than Protect stalling, I don't know if there's a reason that we would do that instead of other things. Let's just see what our movesets are just to see. I just want to see if there's anything I want to get rid of at all. Don't underestimate anyone because my Greedent just two-shot the Ray on 140. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Greedent is weird because Greedent punches a little bit above his weight class. So I don't know. I feel like he might do a little work. I gotta see what the Psyduck is gonna do then. Yeah, I gotta see if he's actually decent. Quagsire could technically start burn stalling somebody with the Sizzles. That is a potential. It's not the greatest thing in the world, and he does have a lot of moves to work with. I'm not giving it to Goldeen. Goldeen's got way too much good stuff. Magikarp also, I tend to run out of space for moves. Relicanth, Shore Up is an option to get rid of. Golduck is kind of, oh, okay. Well, never mind. I guess that's kind of a thing. Okay, so Wingull. So I might not have set up the moves correctly with this one, or does he learn Hurricane later? I think he does. So we got Hurricane, we got Thunder, we got a water move of some kind. He already sets up Drizzle. I could get rid of Quick Attack on this thing and just like set up to kind of like stall out for burns or something like that. I mean, I don't want to get rid of a Protect. I really think a Protect is a really good move. Wingull is probably the only one that I could actually do it with, and he's probably the least necessary because Quag is the only one that can actually hit other people on our team. It's kind of a thing, and Magikarp, unfortunately, yeah, we couldn't even teach him even if I wanted. I'm gonna teach this to Wingull because I don't want to get rid of a Protect. I kind of want to keep the stall. We'll get rid of Water Gun for now and then wait for a better water move because like Water Gun's garbage. Water Gun is a terrible move. I'm not too concerned, and I'm probably not going to use this thing until Pelipper anyway. We got Magma, which is just phenomenal for me. That's incredible. I love this. So Water Pulse easily. I'm just going to Power Up Punch because if we don't kill the Heatmor, it'll kill the Heatmor and give us a boost, or it'll hit the Linoon pretty hard. See, that's the whole point. So that's fine. Oh, he flinched me. Oh, I see you, big dog. I see what you got. I see what you got. All right, Heatmor is at least gone. That's fine. So we got rid of him. 2,900. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. He headbutted the other one, so that's fine. The poison's going to kill me regardless. Frost Breath and Water Pulse, probably neither one is going to kill him. I want to keep this thing alive. Relicanth eats up everything. Hurricane confuses too, so if the Drizzle guarantees hit, then Pelipper can stall Protect. True, very true. Is it a guaranteed paralysis? Is it a guaranteed confusion, or I think it's a chance? It's like 30% or something nonsense. It is a potential because we only have a 33% chance that it will actually be confused on the turn that it rolls for confusion, because confusion is no longer 50%. Primordial Sea, awesome. Oh, we got him, perfect. We get the Power Up Punch. So the lures that we got are actually still building up, so it's decent. We've got the Rain. Relicanth and Pelipper can set up Rain. I forgot about that. So we have two options to set up Rain. So that is decent. Agility, no, D-Dance is just better. D-Dance is just better, and Goldeen has to have D-Dance to actually hit hard. Wingull with Water Pulse, I didn't think he was getting it that quickly. but we don't need quick attack because he's not going to hurt anybody with that. So it doesn't really matter. So this is fine. Relicanth can be our, like, if we need to send someone out to tank a hit, Relicanth can go out and just blast somebody with a Wave Crash because he already sets up his own rain. Rare Candy, Rock Smash. I kind of like the money because I know that I'm going to end up at a point where I need more money. But the Rare Candy for the Magikarp just to make him playable wouldn't hurt right now. I'm going to go for it because then we get the Gary and that way we have the evolution and the evolution might help us a lot more. And also, Red Gyarados looks amazing. Like, I don't think that we can argue Red Gyarados looks awesome. Confuses percent chance, but not sure. I think it's 30% on Hurricane. I'm feeling it. I don't know if it's exactly 30, but I feel like it is. Knockoff we're keeping. It's way better than Bite. I mean, Bite has a chance to flinch, but Knockoff just gets rid of an item. And that's kind of a big deal. Barboach is so cool. And Shellos, if I hadn't beaten the game with it. So, since it's been a couple of weeks since I've actually been on stream, this one right here, if I have a ribbon on a Mon, I will not use that Mon for a challenge run. So that is just a thing. May confuse, definitely not guaranteed. Yeah, I think it's 30% on that particular move. It's still a really high chance for confusion compared to other moves, but it's not guaranteed at all. Relicanth and Quagsire are fine, I guess. Yeah, let's keep them both out. I could have sent out Gary, honestly, that probably would have been better, but I'm just gonna Wave Crash this Barboach. Unless the Shellos gets the Water Absorb. He might, we'll see right now. He's got Water Absorb. Okay, so he's got Storm Drain, even better. Oh, even better. Oh, wow, okay, this is gonna hurt a lot then, because I can't really hit him, can I? I can Ancient Power, I can technically deal with the Shellos. Let's go with it. He powered him up, Ancient Power, decent. He's gone, perfect. Oh, it's Wabbit season. How you doing, Michael? Yes, we are finally back. We're finally back doing some stuff. At this point, I can just shore up and heal up and then just power up punch, I guess. I could water gun. Actually, no, power up punch would do more damage because we've gotten the boost. We +4 right now. Whiscash is just lesser Quagsire, which in turn is lesser Seismitoad, which in turn is lesser Swampert. Very true. I think I've beaten the game with Swampert. Seismitoad I have not, so I could argue that if I get a good Seismitoad, I can swap Quag for that. Because yes, Seismitoad's amazing. Oh, we get the Water Absorb, so we heal up, that's decent, and then we get the attack boost. And then I can I'm just gonna D-Dance actually. I'm just gonna D-Dance and I'm just gonna power up punch. He's resting, oh that's fine, we kill him. Perfect, easy, easy, easy. Swampert is better. Swampert's amazing. Swampert is amazing and I always misplay him, but he is really, really good. I think the thing is, if I have a double weakness, like the Quag and the Relicanth are both double weak to grass, I tend to misplay that because I never really assume which Mons are going to have a grass move. So that's kind of a thing. I feel like grass coverage is good, grass type is not quite so good. And that's the thing I need to kind of wrap my mind around. Like, bug type is just bad in general, but it's grass that is generally good if you have a coverage move, like if you have Alakazam with an energy ball, for example, sweeps through entire teams of water types. Just easy, easy, easy. What do we want? I guess the Pokeball? Sure, let's go for the Poke. Now, Clodsire is not water. Never mind, I can't use him. I was gonna say for a moment there, Clodsire isn't water, so we can't use him. This guy does have a little bit better defense, and our guys are boosted up. Like, I'm actually gonna keep these guys out, even if it's not really optimal, because they are boosted. We have to get rid of the Shellos first, though. Shellos has to go first because Shellos can eat my water moves, and now I can just blast the Clod. I can just blast him with the Relicanth. Water Gun is kind of worse than Aqua Tail, even with the accuracy, so I think that's still fair. We'll still go with this. And that's fine, we Wave Crash. Oh, actually, ooh, you know what? I could risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna go for a D-Dance, just in case, and I'm gonna Aqua Tail this dude. I'm gonna Aqua Tail, let's go for the chance. Oh, he's got Water Absorb, never mind. Never mind, it wasn't a thing. I couldn't have Wave Crashed him anyway. At this point, I guess I kind of don't really have moves. I could burn him, I'm gonna burn him. There we go, we'll do a little tiny bit of damage. The fire, oh! I'm actually killing my own fire moves. Oh, this is bad. Okay, Relicanth can't really do anything. Quagsire kinda can't do anything either, so I'm gonna send out Gary just in case of a ground move. And Wingull, I just don't want him to take a big hit. That's the thing. I'll keep the Quag out and I'll just let him heal. He's gonna recover. We're gonna do some stuff, so the rain's gone, so now we can hit him with a burning move. And we can Ice Spin too, which is really nice. So let's just do it. Bop. Oh, wow, that was decent. It was a crit, but it was decent. Not too shabby. Waterfall, perfect. That's the best move he could have. I'll get rid of tackle. I mean, I could get rid of the other one. I'll get rid of it soon anyway, but at least tackle is useless. So I'm just getting rid of it. Let's see what we got here. We got a Mimikyu. Oh, I think I actually got this. I literally bought an egg for this. I think that's what it was. And Darumaka Dimension. We got a Dimension. So this guy I definitely didn't buy, so I at least got a new one. That's decent. Great Ball or accuracy. I'm gonna go Great Ball. I don't need the accuracy just yet. So Timpole. Oh, Timpole is the one that we're looking for, isn't it? Those are not the worst stats. I think pretty good is in the 15s range. That's fine. I'll catch him and we'll see what we got here. We'll see what we got here. Gyarados can easily manage. We're gonna Waterfall and crush that dude. And I'm just gonna, ooh, if I hit anything with anything, I'm going to kill it. So I'm just gonna recover. Oh, really? I'm surprised Gary did not kill him with that hit. Wow, okay, that's fine. All right, we'll just do the same thing again because I'm faster than Timpole. I think, right? I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not, but it doesn't matter. So the recover is, it healed me like a tiny amount. Darumaka is so goofy. He is very goofy. I love that guy. All right, we're just gonna throw a ball right now. Oh, Bubble Beam. Okay, that's fine. I'm poisoned, which is annoying. I'm going to Waterfall and I'm going to, I'm just gonna swap the, oh, I don't wanna lose the +5. That's the thing. I don't wanna lose the +5. All right, I'm gonna throw one more ball. Come on, one more. It wasn't even worth it. It wasn't even worth it. It was just poison damage. All right, I'm gonna throw one more. In for a penny, in for a pound. Okay, 15 attack, 12 special, doesn't matter. We got Adamant, which is solid. Those are good defensive stats too, actually. That's not the worst thing in the world. Palpitoad, Seismitoad. Seismitoad is decently solid in like all stats. I don't know if we keep this guy because he's just not quite as high on the IVs, but I did look into the math of the IVs and it's not nearly as big a deal. He has, what was his ability? His ability was Hydration, which is the status conditions are cured at the end of each turn in Rain. It's okay because we can set up Rain. What do we think about this dude versus our crazy dude? I kind of think that the Quag still is better because of the IVs that we have on him. I'll just go to his summary because we have maxed out IVs on this thing. So this is actually a solid Mon. And he's got a really decent set of moves here with the Sizzly and the Aqua and the Power Up Punch just kind of set up. It's not the worst guy in the world. I think I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna fish for a better one. It might be a bad idea. The Adamant nature is so nice to have, but we still have that at home if we need it. And honestly, if I fail this water run, I could probably just bring a Seismitoad. I could just boost him down and bring him along because he is probably a better Mon than a Quagsire. But at least at the Quagsire, we got the guy from home and he's much better. So we'll get that. Ooh, he's got so many good moves. Oh, he's got so much. I'm keeping the Frost Breath. Aeroblast is a really good option because of just how powerful it is. Energy Ball is coverage and we need a water move. Do I get rid of U-turn? Because I'm not a attacking nature. So actually wouldn't hurt to just drop the U-turn. It's not gonna help me all that much. I'm gonna drop the U-turn on this one. We got so much coverage on that. We got so much coverage. Max Elixir, all power points, that's fine. I'm not too concerned. I'll just give him that. I guess I'll give the Max Elixir to like Drizzile or Quagsire maybe. Quagsire will probably enjoy it. Yeah, we'll give it to Quagsire just for the sake of it, just to have more power points. And then we go on to this, that's fine. Marini, I've already beaten the game with. It is a really solid option, but it's not one that we really need right now. Knockoff is not gonna help, so I'm just gonna Waterfall and I'm going to just Sizzles on this dude. Cause I don't know if it matters for the Marini, but I'm gonna Sizzles him and kill him off. That's fine. Waterfall hits, perfect, okay. Sizzles, that's decent, and we get the burn. All right, that's fine, perfect, okay. And I could just kill with this, actually, because they're not faster than me. Gyarados, okay, he hit. If he hadn't hit, that would have been a thing. Okay, so my current non-challenge classic round consists of Greedent, Delibird, Watchog, Mesprit, Kingambit, and Camerupt. Kingambit and Camerupt would actually be a really interesting one. They can't play around each other, I'm sure. No medals this time, I just made an exception for Bug. Yeah. The thing about Bug is you really need to make sure that you have like the best bugs in the game because there are so many bad ones. Moxie Boost is so good. I'm actually gonna be disappointed when I lose that. Even though he gets Mold Breaker when he becomes a Mega. He would lose that Moxie Boost, and Moxie's so good. Ancient Power is probably still not better than Takedown just because we don't take the damage on it. And we can D-dance ourselves up, and Ancient Power doesn't have a lot of power points, and Takedown hits things that we can't hit. I think it's just better in general. Like, Rock can actually hit Rock, which is really weird, but Rock can't hit ground, so if we find a ground water, we just can't touch it. Full heal is a nice option, but we don't really need it right now. Return is an interesting one. Ooh, who would like return is the question. Because honestly, return will be, actually, no, I'm gonna take return in place of Relicant's ability here, right? Yeah, we're at 170. That's gotta be better than takedown because it's just way more accurate. I'm just gonna take that for now and give that to him because I'm not too concerned about takedown. Like, it's literally just coverage. Marini and Swalot. Okay, this is gonna be pretty easy, I think. We might need to take it to Swalot. We have a lot of boosts. We have +5 and +1 Moxie on this. I'm gonna Waterfall. I'm gonna Sizzles. We're just gonna deal with this guy. Okay, oh, he barely didn't have enough. He barely didn't have enough, and Gyarados goes down. That's fine. He's at least burned. It's a guarantee that he's burned. Now, Goldeen hasn't gotten to do much. This is gonna be bad, I think, but we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna Sizzles on him. Ooh, okay, that's fine. We can eat that up. Oh, there we go. Toxic debris. Okay, so the Goldeen goes down real quick. Rabbit's Relicanth returns. Ruh-roh. Yes, exactly. Ugh. Getting back into streaming and I didn't realize how much it scratches the throat. I just had to take a drink real quick. All right, I'm just gonna get Drizzile in there. He's just gonna deal with this. Energy Ball, and I'll just Sizzles him. Because that should kill right there. Perfect. That should kill right there, and we should survive any of the poison here. What do we got? Oh, it's Scatterbug. I like him. I'm trying to collect all the forms of all these different mons too, so that's decent. So that's fine. Graveyard Tall Grass, we didn't take poison damage. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Graveyard is an interesting one because I kind of need some legendaries just from there, just in general. I think I also need Tall Grass. Doing Mono Normal in Pokemon Scarlet, because why not? Yeah. Mono Normal, I was surprised at how easy it was, and then everybody started telling me this is probably the easiest thing you could do, because Normal is only weak to fighting, so there's not really a whole lot that enemies can do to you. I mean, fighting coverage is generally common and like competitive, but obviously a game that's just set up XYZ kind of thing, it doesn't really have the same level because the game is not trying to beat your team. It's just, this is the team the enemy has. So it might be easier to do that in a PvE sense, in like a player versus environment versus a PvP, player versus player. So I don't know. I think that normal is really fun though, because I love there's so many different normal types that are good. There's so many animals which are not that interesting, but there's so many weird ones like Licky Tongue. What the hell is that thing supposed to be, you know? It's so goofy. I love the thing. The only water ghost I can think of is Jellicent and Basculegion, neither of which are in Graveyard. Yeah, that's true. Tall Grass, I don't even know if it has anything either. Or if it's in there, it's rare. I think the Basculegion is almost certainly in the sea. Jellicent is almost certainly in the sea or the sea bed. It's got to be one of the two. Probably sea bed because jellyfish would normally be there, but they can float to the surface, so it's a thing. But yeah, but neither one of those is going to be there. I'm not too concerned because I think our team, other than the Quagsire maybe, because we were debating that, I think our team is super solid. So I think I just want to kind of like farm for some epics and legends that I might be able to get here or there along the way. Now, I don't know if I'm on the 20 cycle or the 30 cycle for gyms, so we'll see what we get, but I know I need something in Graveyard because I need Giratina and I also need, is it Spectrier? I think I need something like that. Anyway, we need both of them. These guys, probably easy to deal with. I like that Phantom's physical attacker, never mind. Phantom's a physical attacker, so I actually don't like that he's, ooh, and this is kind of a thing because Wingull can hit him, but he's not gonna hit him very well. Drizzile can hit him. I'm gonna keep this guy out. I'm gonna go Wingull. It's not great. Phantom is the high level guy. We're just going to Aeroblast and just do the thing. We're just gonna get rid of him. And I'm gonna Thunder, just for the sake of it, because Wingull's not outspeeding Drizzile. No way is he outspeeding Drizzile. There we go, it's gone. Easy, easy, easy. I really wish Vigoroth had a split Evo from yes, 100%. 100%. Oh my goodness. Vigoroth he's so good, and then slacking is just like he ruins the whole evolutionary line. Oh, it's a good thing I had a half glass of water this time. Oh my goodness. All right. I'll be prepared at least for Monday. That'll be a thing. But yeah, I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to need to make sure that I bring a little more water next time. Water Pulse, sure, let's go for it. Easy, easy. Like, Drifloon was not living. There was no way. There was no way he was living, so it's fine. So we got Fog, which can make moves miss, which is kind of a thing. Rare Candy is probably necessary. Like, Goldeen is so far behind right now. So is Gyarados. Gyarados needs to be a little further ahead because he's got our Dark move. I'm gonna go Gary. I'm gonna go Gary because we got a crunch now. I'm just going for power now. I'm just going for big power against Ghosty Boys. Shuppet and Yamask. I like both of these things, but unfortunately, oh, he's got the best in a stat. He's got the best in special attack. That's actually probably useful. Drizzile can swap. I kind of want to get Gary in there to do some work. That's the thing. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get Wingull out to get Gary in. So that's kind of a thing. Come on, Quagsire, let's go touch grass. Oh yeah, no, Quagsire does not play that game. Oh, what do I do? Because I don't want to kill the Shuppet, but I kind of feel like all of my moves will. The weakest one is probably still Energy Ball, because this guaranteed crits, and this is 100 power. I kind of think Energy Ball or Water Pulse. Well, Water Pulse has a chance to confuse him. That's the thing. I'm just gonna go Energy Ball, and if we kill him, we kill him, and I'm gonna go Crunch and destroy the Yamask. Easy, easy, easy. And he doesn't touch the Gary. Oh, really? Oh, wow. I didn't think Yamask was gonna live through that. I know he's defensive, but I am still surprised. I'm gonna Water Pulse him, and we'll just swap out the Gary for, I don't know, something that can tank a hit. Something that can tank a hit, and we get the Primordial Rain, which is decent. So the Yamask is gone, and now I can catch the Shuppet for stats, at least. That's fine. It's all well and good. We gotta do the thing. And it's a crit too, so it's just guaranteed. So we got +2, which is decent. We'll send him home. I do want him for my ghost run, honestly. I like a Mega Bayonet. I like the idea. Do I really need lures anymore? It would help with a bit of extra XPs for the guys in the back line because we'd fight like twice as many Mons. And it would also help with candies. The craziest, most unbelievable thing happened. Oh no, my poor kitty cat is in the way. Just a second. When I fought Katie, I don't know who that is. I feel like that's because it's a later gen, I just have no idea who the trainers are, by the way. So I'm going to assume that it's a, I don't know, water trainer. I'm not sure. Tell me what type they train, and at least then I'll have a vague idea of what they're all about. I'm gonna get the lure. I think the lure's a good idea. Phantom again, ooh. Bug Gym, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed it from the name. There's no way. So Phantom again, that's kind of a thing. Drizzile can deal with that. I'm just going to keep the Drizzile and get the Gyarados out there as well, because then we can hit the Phantom hard. We can hit him hard. So we're gonna deal with this guy. I'm going to Frost Breath. Frost Breath would probably kill because it would do more damage, but it has a chance to miss. I'm just gonna crunch him as well. Okay, there we go, perfect. So that's fine. Cubone will live through this, but that's fine. Cubone will live through this, but that's fine. He hit pretty hard, didn't he? Water Pulse kills, and I kind of wish I had something to set up with, but I don't. It's fine, we got this. But absolutely, yes, definitely tell what happened there, because I'm kind of curious now, because Bug is not usually that intimidating, but it's always the one that like is the wild card. If something goes wrong, it's gonna go on a Bug Gym, right? Because you're so underestimating bugs and what they can do. I'm gonna get Super Lure, we're just gonna go for the max. Ooh, Psychics, interesting. I like Psychics, honestly, just as a concept in the Pokemon universe. Katydid is a type of locust. Oh, that would make sense. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I would never have guessed it, but like, I guess I wouldn't have guessed it because I wouldn't have thought they would be that smart about how they named their guys. But honestly, Pokemon does a lot of interesting things with the nomenclature, so it's actually one of those things that I should be anticipating. They're really good about certain names, and you just don't guess it unless you actually know the thing or research it. So I would never have guessed that. Drizzile, probably still best to go, I don't know, Water Pulse and just deal with the Hypno? Let's just deal with the Hypno. Let's just get him out of here. He took that hit very well, actually. Ooh, he took that hit very well. I'm gonna let my poor kitty out. I'll be right back. There we go, professional streamer, what can I say? No, as soon as I start getting a little too animated, my poor cat's just like, all right, I've had enough of this nonsense, and she'll hop off and just run away. So let's just say Katie was kicking my ass with Terra Bug Teddiursa, and I was down to Happiny, who I gave lots of friendship. I'm assuming Happiny evolved at the right time, if that's what you're saying there. Because I think that's the way that Happiny works, is if it has a certain amount of friendship, it just evolves. I won't say that I'm super familiar with Happiny, but I think that's true. Gen 1 could have had Blue City, Yellow City, Purple City, but instead we got Cerulean, Vermilion, and Lavender. Yes, true. They tried to like jazz up the coloration. They wanted to make it sure that the chromatic sort of spectrum of Gen 1 kind of felt a little more powerful. And I think Vermilion is just an upgrade from like Orange Yellow. I think it's just a massive upgrade. Lavender is just a huge upgrade from Purple Town, as you said. It's just a thing. So yes, 100%. Gyarados fainted. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, we got to deal with that. Let's get Relicanth in there because we're at least a physical monster. Relicanth can do a lot of work. Happy needed the Friendship Focus Sash 3 times and the Friendship Dodge 2 times, and you won. Oh, so there's a lot of extra stuff that I just wouldn't have put together. I see. Happy did not want me sad. Very much so. We're gonna blaze this Mr. Mime. I don't think he has any defense. He's gonna get massacred. Okay, Wingull evolving is awesome. I love that. So now we can actually use this Pelipper for something. Because he can Drizzle, which means that he can Thunder. So he at least does the thing that we couldn't have done before. Oh, come on. Poor Relicanth. That's actually not great. I'm gonna Water Pulse. I'm debating it. I'm gonna Wave Crash. We're just gonna go for it. Oh, I used a Reviver Seed. No, I didn't want to waste it. Captain Beaky, yeah, he's finally in. He's finally doing the work that he should be doing, hopefully. Drizzle's evolving. Okay, never mind. He's not gonna do anything. Inteleon's in. Inteleon's gonna do all the work. Oh, he looks so goofy. I love him. He looks like a shiny because he looks like an actual Pokemon. He's so goofy looking. He's like a goofy iguana. I love him. Snipe Shot. Ooh, what is this? That's not bad. Ignores opposing Pokemon's moves and abilities that draw on moves, allowing it to hit the chosen target. Yes, that is what I needed. Because we can't actually hit those guys if there's a water type that has what is it, Storm Drain or Water Absorb or any of that nonsense. We can hit them now. I'm keeping Sniper Shot. I'm keeping the Sniper. That's a great move right there. We did get hit pretty hard on that one and lost. We lost our Gary at least, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. Ooh. I don't think Aqua Ring is good enough because Goldeen doesn't take the hits well enough. That's the problem. What sounds like a solo activity, but is actually a big gathering event? I'm going to say like Gala. Gala kind of sounds solo. Mass debating. Oh, no. That is also a very, very solo event. Oh, my goodness. I was trying to be like wholesome about it, and then you just added this thing, and I don't know. It works. It does work. We're gonna get a Super Pot and ignore that. Okay, Relicanth, I need to get the Super Pot for. We're just gonna go for it. Oh, what is this? Oh, another event. Okay, perfect. I have an extra. Here you go. Vitamins. Vitamins still feel like the right thing to go for. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, Kirsty's yes, exactly. I mean, it works. It is technically accurate. Yes, true facts. 2 proteins and a PowerPoint up. Well, the PP up also is kind of a bit of unfortunate after that one. Let's get the protein. Everybody needs protein. It's so, like, everything is bad now. Everything is bad. You have changed the nature of this stream. Everything is terrible now. We're just gonna give this to either Relicanth, Gary, or Quag. I kind of want to give it to Gary because at least with Gary, well, actually Relicanth hits harder. Relicanth actually hits harder. It was, yeah, the greatest. I'm going to go Relicanth. We're going to force feed him vitamins. Mimikyu is awesome. I love Mimikyu, but we can't use him on this run. He is a ghost though, and he is decent as a ghost because ghosts tend to be very low defense. So Mimikyu can just eat 1 guaranteed hit just all the time. Inteleon, Gyarados is dead, so that's kind of unfortunate. So I guess Relicanth is kind of our guy to just hit ghosts now. We can hit Drifblim. We can do Frost Breath and deal with him. I can just Wave Crash. Ooh, I'm gonna actually Wave Crash a Drift. I don't want him in. That's fine. He's dead. Perfect. I didn't think a crit was killing. Happany's sick him. Happany's doing some work, isn't it? Happany's doing some work. All right, let's see what we get here. Astonish. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense for the amount that we get. We're sniping them, and we're just Wave Crash. Sure, easy. I'm actually a little disappointed. I should have got D-Dance with that, because I figured that like Inteleon's sky-high special attack. Imagine we meet Surging Strikes Urshifu. Oh, that would be decent. Honestly, if I meet an epic or a legend, I'm probably gonna have to debate about like which one I'm getting rid of, because I feel like that kind of wins out the day. We're getting the Gary back. I know that there was a voucher there, but we're just getting the Gary back because he needs to level up. Like, we don't have nearly enough. You need pretty much 3 XP alls and we only have 2, but you pretty much need 3 in order to get your team up to snuff at the end of each stage. Inteleon Relicanth, easy choice. We'll just keep the sniper. Nothing here is a scary thing to me, so I'm just gonna blast it as fast as possible because it's just so easy to kill both of these things. We have too many overpowered mons for this area right now. It's so good. Ooh, Toxic. Toxic is interesting against the Ray. A lot of things can learn it. Wow. Okay. Now, do we want Toxic for later? Do we want Toxic, or do we want to like rely on Inteleon to just crit the thing as hard as possible? Inteleon could do it. Gary could do it because Gary can get set up and do stuff. It's kind of a thing. I don't know if I need Toxic all that much. And I don't know what I get rid of for it. That's the thing. That's the biggest issue. I don't know which move I would get rid of. Like Pelipper just got Protect. I could drop Protect right now and get it back later because he's already learned it once, so he can get it back later. I could also drop Water Pulse because we don't really need that because Thunder would always do more damage. There is an option for our Pelipper at least to get this. It might be useful. I don't know if it would actually do a whole lot, but it might be useful. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Pelipper is kind of like our guy for extra moves. It just like, he's just the dude who just does things now. So we'll get rid of Water Pulse because we already have water coverage. Like, we really don't need it, and it's not a great move. Haunter is so cool looking, especially in this game with like the red outline on the claws. That's so cool. He's got special defense, which is decent. He does have okay special defense. He has really good speed and special attack, but I think his special defense was actually pretty decent still. It's his defense that's pathetic. Like, he and Abra were kind of like the mentalist kind of characters, and they were both incredibly low defense. So it's kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing. Here, there we go. Perfect. I'm just going to keep both of these out because it's not like we really need to worry all that much. Litwick is a little fast, but he's not super fast. I'm gonna snipe this dude. I'm going to, ooh, I could kind of wave crash. I'm gonna wave crash him as well. Okay, there we go. Haunter's dead. I needed him gone. Whole normal team and some weird bicycle dragon playing around in Picnic right now. I love that thing. Cyclizar. I love the Cyclizar. I feel like he was probably one of the hidden gems I would never have guessed. And I think it was Sandman that literally pointed him out. As soon as you pointed him out, I'm like, I love this dude. I love this ability, Protean. It's so good. Stockpile, no, it's like the worst healing ability in the game. Just because you need to like save 2 move slots just to heal yourself when you could normally do 1. Flame Body on the Relicanth. I should have Inteleon'd him. I should have known that a candle would probably burn you. Oh well, Inteleon Liquidation. Liquidation's good, but he's a special attacker, so actually, Liquidation's bad for him. Never mind. Easy, easy. Miraidon or Koraidon, not Cyclizar. Isn't Cyclizar also a normal dragon? Isn't he also? I think he is. I think he's normal dragon. Psych is a normal type, just normal in general? Oh, surely the bicycle dragon, whatever his name was. Okay, so Koraidon won't be needed story-wise, right? Yeah, Koraidon, no, he's not that big a deal. He's not a big part of the lore, no. X attack would help me to work back the burn on the Relicanth a little bit. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I'll get the Pokeball, because I think 50 we're probably going to handle. Crocolore, I have literally never once used a Skeledirge, even though he's so good. Even though he's such a monster, I've never used him once. I'll just Snipe Shot, I'll get rid of him, I'll Wave Crash, I'll get rid of him. Easy, easy. I don't think I kill with the Wave Crash, even with the boost that he has for Protein. I still don't think he kills. Muddy Water, no, I'm just not concerned. Oh, really? Wow, Relicanth still hits hard. Certainly won't be necessary and mandatory use in the final battle. Nope, no, wait, no, not at all. Koraidon is really, really strong. I hate that thing. I fought that thing and actually we lost a run to the Koraidon. Was it my ghost run or my water run? I think it was like my second attempt. I got to 190, got blasted by him. I hate that thing so much. It might have been Gen 4 actually, because I think it was Gen 4. Maybe. I don't know if he's in Gen 4. I don't remember. Point being, we lost a run to him. I remember that distinctly. Doesn't matter though, he's still getting washes and lots of love. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Lure, Brutal Swing. Brutal Swing's interesting. And Gyarados is the only one who can learn it, and he's already got a better move. I'll just take the Great Ball. I'm not too concerned. Okay, so it is the 50 cycle. So it is the 20 cycle that we were on for gym leaders. I need to remember that. He doesn't need to fight. He's too tired. Ah, got him. All right, this is gonna be pretty easy because I could deal with the Quilava pretty quickly. I mean, that was just decent. Relicanth wants rest. He's already got Shore Up. Shore Up's just better because we don't go to sleep with that. Gary wants Rain Dance. Gary wants D-Dance. Let's get some D-Dance in here. Miss Magius, ooh. Snipe Shot is actually our most powerful move now because it's the same accuracy, or same power rather, because of stab, but it's also the most accurate move we have. I'm just gonna go for it. Ooh, Parasong, that's fine. That's fine, we can handle Parasong. Let's just blast through the entire thing. Yeah, there we go. Wouldn't that fit for Miraidon? I have no idea. You know what? I'm just gonna Google Miraidon. I just wanna see what I'm looking at here. He is also a bicycle. Yeah, I guess so. It is kind of a thing. Yeah, no, I didn't know that all these different bicycle mons. It's so weird that they have so many of them. They have more bicycle mons than they do, like literally just like dragons in general don't fit the mold as much as the bicycle mons fit their mold. It's just weird. Flail on the Goldeen. No, I don't think so. Haunter, can I Snipe Shot kill this thing? Parasong is your guy too. I know you know that already, but yeah, yes. I was mentioning that I'd like sweep through the thing as quickly as possible to try and do a little bit of damage. I'm gonna go one Snipe Shot. If it doesn't kill, we're swapping. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, because I don't want to. Well, if Inteleon goes down, we still get the experience, but we don't get as much. Gyarados is a really good special defender, so I might as well just take him. There we go. We eat that up. Crunch him down. Crunch. Oh, that hit really hard. Plus that wheel thing is its air sac. I do my research. Oh, that's so weird. That's unusual. I did not know that. I didn't know anything about this mon, so that's fair. Moxie Boost, decent. We don't get the D-Dance, so we don't have the speed. I might still kill this Corsola, though. Oh, it's so close. Weak armor, he gets the speed now, so that's kind of a problem. Because he definitely outspeeds me now, right? He definitely outspeeds me. Rock is not doing anything to Quagsire, so let's just go into this. Doesn't matter if he gets the boost at this point. I'm just gonna Sizzles. Oh, I see you, big dog. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. All right, ooh, I was gonna swap out. So, rest. Since he went to sleep now, I have a turn to swap out to Gyarados. That's the first turn. The second turn will be an attack, correct? Am I mistaken on this? I could be sacking the Gyarados. I'm going for it. This should be first turn. Second turn should be Crunch. Perfect, he's gone. Easy, easy, easy. So Gary still gets the big boost. There we go. Gary still gets the big numbers, and Aqua Tail not as good as Water. Waterfall at least is accurate. Research is a fun word because it literally just means you search for information over and over again, hence researching. Yes, exactly. Yeah, having done a lot of research in my life, it is pretty much that. You will go in, you'll find, oh, this is a reference, and then you have to follow that reference, and then it's like, okay, now I have to look through this book to figure out all the things that this reference told me was in that book. Yes, it is absolutely researching. Also, after everything the normal team has been through, should they get Sandwich? Yeah, you gotta give him Sandwich. Sandwich is big. Sandwich is big. Gym Leader Morty, pretty easy to take out, all things considered. My team is really under level, and they're still handling things, so that's not too bad. Oh, I love Houndoom so much. If I could use him right now. I mean, I know that it's a water run, but he's so cool. Actually, we're not that far under level. We really aren't. And Gyarados can just massacre people because of Primordial. So this isn't bad. I'm gonna actually Crunch. I'm gonna Crunch actually, and I'm gonna Wave Crash, just blast that dude. Because I know the Houndoom goes first, but if we don't flinch, we flinched. Okay, never mind. It turns out we flinched. I'm just gonna Waterfall. Doesn't matter, he can't flinch us both. Just don't give it to Koraidon. Dude steals enough from that boss diff already. I think I missed the joke on that one. Speaking of books, I'm planning to make separate books for all of the 18 types with different fact stats and stuff. You know what? That could be really interesting. That's a cool idea. I definitely won't take your idea from you. If you want to go ahead and, make a video or just like promote it on some sort of forum, absolutely. That's kind of cool. I probably don't even know enough about the 18 types to actually be able to make books on that nonsense. I'd have to do big research. But honestly, really interesting. Flip Turn is cool. I just don't think we need it. We got Gyarados who's got it. We got Goldeen who's got it. I think we're okay right now. I will just X accuracy probably because we still have a couple of inaccurate moves. Like there's not a whole lot I'm really working towards. Morgrem, I'd love to get that stat boost there. We'll just keep these two. Actually, maybe that was a bad idea. No, actually that's fine. I think Morgrem we can handle. Frisk, okay, that's fine. So we can waterfall this dude. That's probably killing. I'm D-dancing. There we go. So that's easy, and we got the HP guy alive. Rabbit, you're not stealing my ideas? Oh, well, I just wasn't going to just in case. I feel like if you want to do a thing, go for it. I am also one of those people who like, I'll look through things and be like, okay, this would make an interesting idea because it's massive analysis and I can do big research on it. The lore videos are weirdly kind of my element for that one. Like I have to do a lot of research, even though I've played the BioShock game, which is kind of the lore video that I'm working on now. I've already played all of those. But I still need to look through and figure out a bunch of stuff. He's a steel type rabbit. There you go. That's what I am. Steel type is the best type. Steel type is the best type. You cannot deny it. Oh, Golding's evolving. Perfect. Amazing. We got our big Sea King who still hasn't gotten to do a whole lot. But I like Sea King. He looks like a dead fish. Like he's really cool. All right, everyone getting a sandwich, including Core. I forget his name again. I didn't say steel. No. You said the other kind. You said thief type. Yes, steel type. I know exactly what you're meaning, and I am that. No, I'm totally not that. I will avoid trying to like take from other people. Even when I was I was doing reviews on websites for writing stuff, just like because I would go on there and I'd just read somebody's book and then I'd be like, oh, okay, well, I thought this about this book and that was kind of cool and I like this element and this part over here was really interesting and I didn't really like this one as much and yada. I would just do a review on the book. Those sites used to be pretty popular way back in the day, but like way back in the day. But if somebody came up with an idea, the only time that I would ever write something that was involving that idea is if I could twist it. So yeah, technically Iron Man is a female. Cause iron, I get it. Yeah, Ferris. I see what you're going for. Actually gives me a pretty nice idea. Oh, I'm curious now. I don't know if I want to necessarily force you to say it on stream. What if some steel types were dark type? Oh, is there even a dark steel in the game other than King Gambit and his line? I don't even know. I'm just kind of punching through here, by the way. I'm just kind of like, yeah, they're just fake tearsing, which I don't think really matters because he doesn't seem to be capitalizing on it. He's just sucker punching. I can just go for a few, just get that HP. And we got Modest, which actually, is that good? I'm just kind of curious. 70, oh, it is good. Modest is great. Okay, that's perfect. Grimmsnarl is, oh, never mind. Modest isn't that good. Well, he could run mixed because 95 is a solid special attack stat. So that's not too bad. Steel sounds like steel and stealing is pretty dark. And it fits the mold, doesn't it? It's really interesting that way. All right, I'm sending him home, but that's cool. I got a maxed out HP on that guy, so that's cool. Fling, well, no, we just don't need that. We just don't need a move that doesn't get implemented or it hasn't been implemented. Lepa Berry, Exag, I'm gonna get Lepa. I know 55 is coming up. I'm going to give Lepa to probably Quagsire because like Inteleon doesn't need it. He's got so many moves. He's got so many options. Ooh, oh, training. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting right here. I think I brought all this stuff from home. I'm just curious here. I'm just curious because we can check out all their stats here and figure out if I brought them from home based upon if they're like mostly 30s. Because I have a lot of really high stat mons at home. Yeah, we brought all this stuff from home. Everything was brought from home, which means we set it up for its abilities. We could unlock a nature. Let's just see here. This guy could take an attack nature. Defense is fine. This thing could take like an attack nature or a speed nature would be nice too. Because I'd like to outspeed in the rain at this thing. This one's fine. This one's probably, it's okay. I mean, Modest is still a thing, I guess, but it's okay. And this one, actually, you know what? If I could fight my own Relicanth, like I know that's a scary proposition because he's a god. He has really good stats. But if I could beat my own Relicanth, imagine making him like up attack, down special attack, Adamant Nature. That would be so solid. Adamant Nature Gyarados is also a thing though, and I think I could beat my own Gyarados. Or I could just like light training and just give them a bit more stats. I think giving my Relicanth a bit more stats wouldn't hurt because it increases stats from what they have, so that's fine. Now I need to find Cyclizar because he's pretty useful for the second star boss, Mela Firestar boss thingy. I'm assuming, yeah, he'd probably be pretty decent for that. Cyclizar's amazing. I love that dude. I'm gonna light train my Relicanth and try to beat him with my Inteleon because I have a grass move. if Inteleon doesn't just get one shot, because that's the thing. Let's IV scale. Well, we obviously know the IVs. Let's go to Inteleon. Don't go first. Come on. Because I know sometimes they get to attack, but I don't think this early they do. Energy Ball should kill this thing. Energy Ball should annihilate. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah! Ugh. He got 2 speed bumps. Even double, he should not be faster. There we go. Because Inteleon's 120 base. He's like 65, or is he 55 base? So he should not be double anyway. Oh, that was close. Inteleon managed to pull out the ropes on that one. That was incredible. Because I don't think anyone else was taking that hit. Even Gary. We'll get rid of Flip Turn. Dragon Dance is just essential to our team. It's a massive move. Relicanth, speed and HP. I think it's speed and HP were improved. So that should be maxed out on both because it gets 5 each. Speed and HP, yep. So he maxed out on both of those. That's actually not too bad. I kind of would have preferred attack, like a little bit. But honestly, max HP, I'll take that. Speed, I'll take that. Like, it's good. I would have taken either defense as well, just to max those out, because his normal defense is really, really high, even with the nature we have on him. That's not too shabby right there. Soul Dew is also a good idea. Inteleon, what did you have? You had up speed, down attack. That's fine. I'll give him more speed because we need somebody who outspeeds people, but I do need to heal him a little bit because we're coming up on the rival fight. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna heal him all the way. Heal him all the way, get that in there, 10% more of each. So that's fine. Sableye is cool, but he's not really necessary right now. We'll get the Gary in there, I guess, because I want the Gary to get leveled up. Gary's kind of essential for our team, and we need to get him leveled up. And currently with 2, with 2 XP shares, we don't get as much with him sitting in the background. He gets 50% here or 40% in the background. So we gotta do what we gotta do. And there goes the last of my water. So let's see if we can get through the next hour, or next half an hour without it. We're gonna snipe shot, we're gonna blast the Houndoom, and I'll just waterfall. I'll just waterfall because it should probably do big work to the Sableye. It's not gonna kill, but it should do some decent work, and maybe it'll flinch. Flail, return is just better than flail, so I'm just gonna keep return. Ooh, it flinched him. Okay, perfect. That was cool. Then at this point, I guess I just snipe shot. It just works, and I mean, D-Dance doesn't really matter, but I'll just do it. I'll just do it for the sake of it. It doesn't matter because we're already getting to the rival fight. Quag with Amnesia. Ooh. It's a weird set of moves he has. I don't even know if I want to keep like Power Up Punch or Recover in place of Amnesia because it's actually a decent move. I guess I kind of want to. I want to keep our Recover right now because I think he's good at just like generally defending, and at least he can heal up over things. The only thing he's weak to is grass, so we'll go with that. And Gyarados is kind of our special wall. So Gyarados actually does the work. He's got really good special defense. I just want to see what his actual stat is because I know it's his best. Other than attack, obviously. It's 100, which is decent. That's a solid special D. Super Lure, Rare Candy, Rare Candy. We'll just give this to the Gary, I guess, and keep him competitive. Yeah, let's go with that. That's fine. We'll go with that. All right, what do we got? Primarina. Primarina, we can handle that. We can handle a Primarina with Energy Ball. Oh, Moonblood's gonna hurt. Ooh, it hurt a lot, but we're still way faster than this thing. This thing is actually notoriously slow, so I'm good with that. So not too damaging, and wow, that was a lot of XPs for that. Prim is a scary mon. Hydro Pump, no, nobody needs Hydro Pump. Waterfall is good, actually. We're gonna get that in place of Flip Turn. Waterfall's a really decent move. Swallow, Frost Breath, if it hits, we kill. There we go, perfect. Because Swallow does not have special defense to take that hit. There's no way. Sea Titan. I don't know if Sea Titan is a special defender. Actually, I can look that up. We can go to the Pokédex, and we can literally just go to Sea Titan. So we'll just go over here, name Sea Titan. There we go. Easy. And just see what his stats are. It's kind of cheesy. He does not have specialty. He has tons of HP. That's what he has. That's all he has. He might still live through a snipe shot. Inteleon did a lot of work, though. I think that we can snipe shot fairly. Okay, it just blows him away. It just blasts the dude. Easy, easy, easy. Sea Titan's not that good. And Lairon Snipe Shot kills. Okay, that's fine. Unless he had Sturdy, he was dead. There was no way. So we're good there. Mist, not concerned. We really just need like the Hurricane and that's it. I don't think we need anything else. XP, oh yes. There we go. Perfect. I just realized something. Sea Titan sounds like Sea Titan. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm assuming it's supposed to be Sea Titan. Sea Titan's based off a whale, yeah. Even though he's ice type, which is very interesting. But I guess they got to change it up a little bit here and there. Like, they've already had a ton of water ice. So yeah, but it does make sense. It does make sense. All right, so Gyarados has a ice move. We already have an ice move on Inteleon, but it's not really reliable. We only have one fighting move and it's a 40 power. I'm not too concerned. I'm just gonna keep these guys out. We're going to Aeroblast that. We're going to Waterfall for the flinch. Hopefully for the flinch, because this will kill the Parasect. Parasect is terrible. Parasect is not a good mon at all. Whales are the Titans of the Sea, yeah. Oh, Hyper Drill, I see you, big dog. Isn't, no, Hyper Drill's normal. I was thinking for a moment that it was a ground move, but no, it's normal. But yes, whales are definitely the Titans of the Sea. There's no question. The biggest mammals on the planet right now, so yes. And I think, isn't it technically they were the biggest mammals ever in history? Because they're not the biggest animals that have ever been on the planet, but I think they are the biggest mammals. Blue whales in particular. Hurricane is interesting coverage. Game Freak is so clever with names besides snake and coverage. Well, yeah. To be fair, first gen, it was their maiden voyage. We gotta give them something there. Hydro Pump on this, no. We got amazing moves on that thing already. We're good. We don't need that. Max Pot, yeah, that's probably a good idea, right? Like 56, I don't think we have anything that I'm really concerned about. Smackdown's not a big deal though. I'm just gonna max Pot up. Just do that thing. Parasect. I mean, I can just Inteleon, just Aeroblast him. I can just deal with this dude. I love how Parasect spawns in the Abyss because it totally makes sense. He's just a mushroom monster. He's so cool, but yeah, it makes sense. We're gonna take the money. Easy money. Oh, Delibirds. I always go for money with these guys. I don't know if it's the best thing to do. I'm gonna go for money though. I'm gonna go for money and just see what we get. So we'll continue with that. Sup? Hey, how you doing, Emma? We are finally back. I'm so glad to see ya. Fun fact, Charmander is technically the first Fire Fairy starter. Interesting. Explain. I'm very curious now, because yes, I love learning about different little facts about these games. Haunter and Snorunt. I think probably we got what we need, right? If you don't get it, Charm's a fairy type move. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking more like they were splitting up the Char as in Charbroil and Mander as in Salamander. But yes, it would make sense. I guess you gotta really think outside the box for that one. That's decent. I like that. We're gonna snipe shot this dude and just kill him and just crunch this dude because, I mean, Haunter's not surviving that. He'll go first. Oh, really? Oh, I guess I do have an 8 level advantage on him. So that's fine. And also, oh no, we D-danced, didn't we? No, we didn't. We did D-dance, but we lost to speed at some point. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Toxic, so he can learn that. So we got another Toxic guy if I need it. I'm just gonna leave Toxic out of the equation for now. I'm not concerned just yet. We'll take the money. We'll take the money. Oh, shiny Morgrem. Now, it's difficult to tell if you actually don't have the shiny just yet because that didn't highlight in any way, but I don't think I have a shiny Morgrem, so that's awesome. Have you watched the Afro Man trial? The trial is pure comedy gold. I have never seen that. Afro Man trial. I'm just kind of curious. Okay, I'm actually gonna look that up later because I feel like I need to watch that at some point. I've never seen that. I've never even heard of that. Anywho, fun facts about rework Spidops. Oh yes, absolutely, go for it. Inteleon versus this thing. Inteleon doesn't have a boost, so I think at this point we can just leave the Inteleon out. We can leave him out. We can hit him with a snipe. Don't kill, please. There we go. So now I can just, oh, full surrender. That's kind of mean, actually. Oh, we got a crit. There we go. Easy. I did have the shiny, but you still get extra candy for that. So it's still a thing. Rework Spidops is getting a rival. Rework Low Kicks. Oh, interesting. If you don't have the shiny, the ball near his name is darker. Oh, right. That's totally, it's been too long. For some reason, I just forgot everything. But absolutely, you're totally right. Yes, the ball would have been darkened out, which means we could have told that we'd had something on him. It was either a gender or the shiny or something. But if it's a shiny, it's probably the shiny, right? Like, it's probably the shiny. We still get some decent candies out of that, so it's still fine. Cave and space. Interesting. Cave, I don't have Terapagos, and space, I don't have, is it Rayquaza? It's something like that. Another fun fact, Rework Spidops is base attack stat of 120, which is really, yeah. Honestly, 120 is decent. That is solid. Do I want the Terra or do I want the Ray is the question. Honestly, I kind of want the Terra just because he looks cool. Like, I know the Ray is probably better, but I kind of want the Terra just because he looks cool. I'm just going to the cave. The hell with it. Like, I don't need to worry too much. We can zoom through this really easily because the cave will have a lot of ground and rock types. So we can technically handle this. And my team is set. It's been set since we started. So we're actually probably good. So we'll just leave the Inteleon out because he's just amazing. And Snipe Shot. Oh, it did not do half. Ooh. Okay, crit there. Perfect. Okay, I was thinking for a moment there we'd actually take some damage, but no, he got out of it pretty easily. Not too bad. And we got the 60s, which will clean up a lot of like the extra fights because we have rivals, so we can get that XPs and catch up. The guy doesn't even need it with his ability, which to flex all flying moves. That's actually really good. Is that a real Mon right now, by the way? Or is that just like a fake Mon? If that's a real Mon, that's actually really solid. Aeroblast, decent. I just don't know if I want that one in particular. Glacial Lance, I do like Glacial Lance. I'm gonna get the recovers though, because I think we need recover stalls. Quagsire especially. A week ago, I completed the achievements. Oh, you just got them all. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've been out for 2.5 weeks, or I've been out for 2 weeks really, because I was doing stuff on Friday. Fake Mon, okay, that's what I thought, yeah. But I was doing stuff on Friday, but of 2 weeks ago. But then I got sick with pneumonia and I was out of it for the entirety of the last 2 weeks. So I didn't get a chance to get back into things and do some stuff. We're gonna snipe this guy and kill him though. Because obviously Cladle's not living through that, there's no way. But hopefully it's a little better. I think I sound better now, finally. It was kind of terrible initially, but it worked out well. We're back and we're doing some stuff. Thrash, I'm not too concerned about, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. I'm just not that concerned. I'm just gonna snipe him. Oh, Night Slash hurts, but that's fine. We outspeed because like Inteleon is super fast. He needs to be fast to be able to outspeed these dudes. No Rain Dance. We already got set up Rain for 2 different Mons. I'm not concerned. Roost, however, Roost is an interesting one. Toxic Stall Protect Roost with Thunder as his move. Oh, isn't that interesting already? I'm kind of curious. We don't have good attack. I think honestly, it's risky for the time being, but I love the idea of Toxic Stall Thunder Protect with Roost just in case. I love the idea of it. Let's go for it. Just for the fun of it, just to see what happens. Double Edge, it's just better than Return because it's going to do more damage and we don't hit ourselves. So that's fine because we have Rockhead. So Rockhead is actually keeping us going. Ooh, I don't know if we live through this, but I'm going to Snipe Shot because Weezing does not have Special D. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's not a special defensive Mon at all. There's no way. Earthquake, there we go. Okay, Earthquake versus Aquatail could probably go, honestly, because, like, what would we use this thing for? To power up Punch, Earthquake. Probably better, and then keep the Recover for stalls. I'm gonna go with that. The Efferman trial is so dumb. What happened was that some policemen raided Efferman's house. They bust down the door and make a mess. And later we find out that they were in the wrong house, so Efferman wrote songs about it. Oh, that's so cool. And the policemen are suing for defamation. That is amazing. Okay, that's one of the best. If we could have all trials be like that, people would actually be happy about the law. They sued and then cried, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, oh, that's so good. Oh, I love that one right there. I need to look into that because I feel like that's got to be real fun to actually read about. All right, Quagsire got Earthquake. Amazing move. And Team Magma, since we got Team Magma, ooh, Buzzwall! Okay, that's a lot of stats. That's a lot of decent stats out of that. And Lonely is a good nature for that dude. The dude is just jacked. The dude is a big bug. I love that. First impression's also really good for him. Wow. Okay, that was decent. I'm cool with that. That's awesome. All right, Rare Candy. We're going to give that to the Inteleon this time because we're already maxed out. So even though our Mons are still a little behind, they're actually catching up pretty well. And I'm going to do that just so that we can get ahead of the curve. Can I beat a Hariyama with Inteleon just smacking him with a sniper? Oh, I can beat him with an Aeroblast. I know this thing can tank a hit, but I can beat him with an Aeroblast. There's no way. Hyper Beam Gyarados. Oh my goodness. The greatest of all Garys. Oh, actually I needed that. Perfect. I could get the Expedef, but I'm pretty sure 66 is not going to be a dangerous fight. So I'm just going to go with this. The Trialist Comedy Gold. I'm going to look into it. I feel like that's a thing I've got to watch now. That's awesome. All right, we can obviously blast this dude because he's a Weezing. Easy, easy, easy. Get him out of here. Mega Horn. Ooh, interesting. We have so much good coverage, though. Look at all these moves. Ooh. Mega Horn is good against Dark, Psychic, and Grass. And we have Ice for Grass. Dark, we have Dark will be Fairy. Dark will be Fighting. We don't really have any good options for Dark. Psychic, we have a Dark type. So we will eventually have a Dark type. The only thing that Megahorn is useful for is Dark types. I'm not that concerned about them. If you watch it, you might confuse it as an Office episode. Is that good, huh? I love that then. That's amazing. All right, I'm gonna drop Megahorn. I don't need it. I think we're good. All right, so Linoon is probably gonna live through this, but let's hit him anyway. Yeah, there we go. It's fine. We can handle. Dugtrail's not living. Oh, Dugtrail's getting blasted, dude. Get him out of here. All right, and Linoon, I'm just gonna Energy Ball because we're starting to run out of our water move because of how many times I've used it just to clean sweep through things. Head Smash. Okay, Head Smash versus Double Edge. Head Smash is so high power. It's 150 base power. Double Edge is reliable, but we have Wave Crash for reliable. I'm gonna go with Head Smash. I'm gonna go with Head Smash because it's so powerful. And Lure, just in case we get the Terrapagos. The Terrapagos. I'm just gonna go, it's a tortoise, I don't know. Turtle, tortoise, Terrapagos? I'm gonna say it's Terrapagos because it's Terra meaning Earth, that whole thing. I'm just going with it. Let's just Energy Ball this dude and get him out of here. Because Inteleon can hit them with 3 different moves super effectively. So it doesn't matter. We get Hurricane, which is awesome. Hurricane versus Thunder versus Roost. I like the idea of Protect stalling. I don't know if Roost is necessary for that, but the Toxic is really good for it. What are we thinking here? Do we keep the Thunder or Hurricane, or do we get rid of Thunder, go Hurricane? Because this would hit water types. We already have 1 option, but we don't have 2. Isn't the Terra and Terrapagos for Terrastalization? Yeah. Terrastalization is the pronunciation. Yeah, the Terra's probably for that. I don't know. There's probably a bunch of different things. You think get rid of Toxic, get rid of our Toxic Stall strat. I was wondering about that, but Toxic Stall, if we Toxic Protect, Roost Protect, we could just blaze through. Terrastalization, whatever. Yeah, you spelled it correctly. It's probably 1L, but who cares? I mean, you're good. I don't know. Toxic is definitely a thing. Late game, most mons have Lumberries. Yeah, true. Okay, that's fine. We'll just Protect stall things if we get a burn. That's fine. I'll keep the Hurricane because Hurricane's a really good move. We had to have it, and we didn't have a good flying move otherwise. Since Terrapagos main gimmick is Terrastalization, yeah, I feel like maybe that's probably more accurate. It's fine. It's all potato at a certain point. Seed Bomb on the Pelipper, that's it? I was kind of hoping one of my physical dudes like Quagsire could get a grass move, but no. Grass is good coverage. Grass is decent, but unfortunately just not in the cards. I'm gonna give this to... let's see who doesn't have their passive. This guy doesn't. I'm probably gonna give it to him. We also don't have passive with Pelipper, which is weird. I thought I had that already. It's between him and Pelipper. Pelipper's not fully leveled. I'm gonna give it to Inteleon, and then when we're fully leveled, we can just choose between the 2. So that's fine. Magmar, easy choice. Snipe Shot. Oh, Dredagon. Oh, I see you, big dog. I'll Frost Breath ya. There we go. Get that child's cartoon drawing off the map. Get him out of here. And then we got Flygon, which, actually Snipe Shot probably kills it too, but I'm just gonna go for this because we do kill with that. A guarantee. Sure do wonder what Sandman's doing. Yeah, he disappeared on us. It's very sad. I think he probably didn't have a whole lot of time because Sandman, doesn't he live in the UK? I'm pretty sure he does. In which case, yeah, it's probably time for him to do something. Like you gotta get dinner or something going. Torkoal, okay, this is gonna be pretty easy at this point. Even Snipe Shot with the sun up, I think we still kill. Oh, we do not. Heat Wave, that's fine, doesn't matter. We can still kill him there. We kill the camera up. Oh, what? 4 times super effective. That sunlight is crushing right now. Okay, that thing's gone. Magmar, it's not gonna kill, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to pretty much just take a few hits with this Inteleon. We still outspeed him. Oh wow, I'm out of those. Okay, I still outspeed because Magmar is not nearly fast enough to outspeed an Inteleon. Are you kidding me? And then Torkoal, who brings the sunlight back. All right, just gonna Aero Blast. I'm just gonna blast him. I think that does more damage at this point. Easy. Admin was not too bad. Honestly, we got blessed by getting Magma. Team Magma right now kind of mattered a lot because this run is gonna go so swimmingly in all of the Magma fights. I guess just Lepa Parry and we'll just get some water back. Sure, let's go for it. We can leave this guy out, honestly, and just Frost Breath. Oh, he's gone, the crit. Of course it was a crit there because I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have killed otherwise. Gary can come out. We're just gonna D-Dance and sweep. We're gonna D-Dance and sweep because he's a special wall. There's no way this dude's getting through him. There's no way. And Psychic, yeah, actually did a little damage there, didn't it? Did a little damage. But I think we waited out the sunlight. Yeah, we totally did. So that's fine. Lepaberry, I'll just get the Pokeball. We'll just get the Pokies for now. And we can technically deal with this. Sturdy is gonna keep him alive. Yeah, I figured. But we can still deal with him because we get the flinch. So it all worked out. Everything worked out. We get Moxie Boost. We are super fast Grip Claw as well. Yes. Golbat is one of my favorite mons in the whole game, but unfortunately I've already beaten the game with him, so I can't do challenges with him. We'll just get the rain up. We'll get the drizzle going. Golbat is definitely outspeeding. This thing over here though, this Ursaring is not outspeeding, and I'm gonna get Hurricane going. I'm gonna get a Hurricane going on and see if we can actually kill an Ursaring in one hit with a 12 level boost. If we can't, this Pelipper is pretty pathetic. He's pathetic. Oh my goodness. The poor dude just doesn't hit hard enough, that's the thing. It's fine, I can just roost. I'll just roost it off because we get the Moxie boost, so it still matters. So we're still sweeping through 70, no question. Big Nugget is decent at this point, and the Lure, unfortunately. We do have T-Wave. T-Wave on Gary, that's the only one who can learn it. I kind of want the burn on the final boss, and also kind of on the Ray, because he's mostly a physical guy. He can run some special moves, like he does have Hurricane and stuff, but he generally runs physical because he's got like Outrage and stuff that he uses in this game. So I kind of wanna just prepare for that one and give him the burn. So that's fine, we'll get that. Waterfall's killing, there's no question. Like it's raining, right? Yeah, it's still raining, so there's no way, and we're Moxie boosted out the ass, like there's no way. Laboratory, that could be, it can't be Mewtwo because we're on the 20 cycle. Badlands is, I don't think I have anything there. I do have Mewtwo though, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'll just go in lab and see if we get like one of the weird epic ones because I think I'm missing an epic or two. We'll just go into lab. And it's also a new place to go. So there we go, Gary can come out. We can set up our D-dances at this point because like 70 to 80 is a pure sweep. Moonblast, it's gonna hurt a little. It will hurt 19 points. All right, we should be good here. Oh, Psychic did a lot. All right, I'm gonna go Crunch. I'm going Crunch. We got +2 and we're getting the Moxie boost. We sweep. And Gary right now is 160 speed, I think. So he's gonna do the work. Inteleon, we're giving this to. Clang and Magneton. Ooh, interesting. I'm going to keep the Gary. I'm gonna swap the Inteleon in. Now I wanna get rid of that Magneton as quick as possible, obviously. So we'll just blast him. He's sturdy, which is why we hit him with the sniper shot as well, because I was anticipating that he would survive that. And that way the Clang can't really do a whole lot. He could technically use Discharge, which is a dirty move and also would really hurt both of my dudes here. But it's fine, we didn't get hit with that. So the Inteleon gets to stay out and get a little more epic, and... oh, what is this? Sandy Shocks, I didn't have this. That's awesome. Okay, so we got a new one, that's decent. I am pleased about that. Sandy Shocks, and he looks so cool. I love Magneton, just because he's just 3 Magnemites just jammed together. And this dude is totally a Magneton. It's awesome. Thunderclap, decent, I'm assuming. I don't know exactly what Thunderclap does. Here, I'm just gonna go Thunderclap Pokemon. The first thing that came up was Thunderclap Headache. So I don't know what that is, but we'll see what we got here. Thunderclap is 70, 100 power, or 100 accuracy, 70 power with +1. Egg move too. Yeah, it's actually really decent. That's not a bad move. I'm assuming it will fail if they don't use a move, right? So let's see here. If Thunderclap has been selected and has not yet had a chance to execute the move, Thunderclap damages the target. Okay, so it's Sucker Punch. It's Electric Sucker Punch. Yeah, exactly. It's Electric Sucker Punch. I'm not going to say that 10 times fast. It is Electric Sucker Punch. That's really good. We're going to go with a Nugget because we might as well just build up that coinage. And I guess I could get the speed on the Klefki, but I'm not that concerned. I'm going to Waterfall, kill the Muck because we are boosted, and then just Snipe Shot this dude. And if he lives, we catch him. If he doesn't live, it's not a big loss. It really isn't. Not too shabby. Horn Drill. We already have such good moves, and Horn Drill's so bad. He lived. I'm gonna throw a ball. Oh, really? I'm gonna throw a great ball. There we go, stay in the ball. So we got 1 more speed out of it, but that's fine. And we got a speed nature. Actually, Naive Nature is not the worst thing I could have gotten for that, just in case I want to use that later. So that's fine, just in case. Super Pot, do I really need that right now? I think I just go Ultra Ball, and just in case I find an epic or a legend, I'd have a better ball type to use. Now I think the, what is it? I think the Super Ball, the Ultra Ball, the Super Ball. I think the Ultra Ball, it has a lower chance to catch until a certain HP threshold. I know that was Gen 1. I don't know if it carried over, but I feel like it might have because I remember that distinctly. We'll just kill this dude, right? Just crunch him. Like, we're maxed out. We got +2 speed, and we're gonna have the Moxie boost here that gives us +6 attack. There's no way anything survives a hit, and I don't think there's any way anything outspeeds us, because even an Electrode with a speed nature doesn't outspeed our Gary right now. So we're actually good. Rare candy on the Inteleon. That's not too bad. We got an extra candy point. Hydro Pump. Snipe Shot's just so good. I'm just gonna keep Snipe. Super Ball, wow, yeah, listen, I've been out of it for a little bit. I have an excuse, at least until the end of the stream. Later on, eventually you can make fun of me. Okay, I think that's probably a thing. We're gonna crunch them. I do remember the moves when I can read them on the screen. How about that? I think I've got it. Gyarados got some decent XPs. PowerPoint up is not the worst. Thief is an interesting, I'm just curious. Pelipper and Quagsire can learn it, actually. Quagsire could actually make some mileage out of that. Memory Mush is... Ooh, do I have any moves? I think I've already... I'm not going to bother with that because I think I've already got the moves that I want because I brought all this stuff from home. I'm just going to get the recovers on this dude and just get more. Big more. Scientist Frederick. So we lose all our boost, but that's fine. Ooh, well, I got a guy for this at least. Yeah, there you go. Get wrecked. Is he going to levitate? Let's just EQ. Let's just see what happens. We eat that up anyway. No, he doesn't. Oh, he sturdies. I see what you got. Last week I defeated the Nuzlocke challenge. Was hard at. Oh, yes. I'm really bad at Nuzlocks. I think I've gotten to, what was it, like 36 or something? I was not that great at my Nuzlocks when I was doing those. I'm just gonna Power Punch. Oh, I see you, big dog. Oh, he could have done actually some work with that. Extra sense, that's gonna hurt, but we get the burn, so it doesn't matter. At this point, do I power up recover? I don't know if that's actually a good idea. I think that is probably a bad idea, actually. I really wish I had my dark type. Time for me to go. Good luck with Mono Water. Oh, well, thank you for joining as long as you did. We're gonna go Gary. We're gonna go Gary. Earth Power, that's fine. I'm gonna D-Dance. Just in case he's swapped out, we get a free D-Dance, and even if he doesn't, we live through any one hit that he does, even with a crit. I kind of live through any 2 hits he does at this point. I'm gonna D-Dance again. I'm just gonna go for a big D-Dance again. Oh, there we go, perfect. All right, now we're crunching, and we get the boost, so we get the Moxie out of this, and we stole something. Did we steal his Silk Scarf? I think that was what it was. It came by really quickly, I didn't see it. And we'll crunch him, then we get the extra boost. As an achievement, weirdly enough, the rival wasn't even the hardest challenge. I'm very curious now. What I found with the challenge was just trying to get the Mons evolved to the point where they could actually do something. But that's just a me thing. I don't know. Maybe your challenge was different. I'm curious now. I am a genius. I'm not supposed to lose against someone like you. Oh, wow. I see. He's very humble. We got a Master Ball, though. That's perfect. I'm taking that, obviously. What do we have here? What was I looking for? The Silk Scarf, yes. So we got a Silk Scarf. That is... We don't have a good normal move anymore, do we? Let's just check it out. Any normal. We have Protect. We have Protect and we have Recover. Okay, we got no normal, so I might as well just keep what we got. We'll just Master Ball. Aw, come on. I lost all the boost that I just got. Let's, race to the bush. We'll just get that speed, because we got 120 speed. Managed to net 4 berries. There we go. Eat those berries up, and we get that XPs. Decent, decent, decent. And we get... Salic is okay. Pataya is okay. Lepa's probably the best. Let's just go with Lepa. I'll just give that to the Inteleon. Electrode, well, obviously outspeeds the Gyarados now because we lost the boost. So let's get Quagsire in there and just EQ. Just EQ, because he can't touch us. He can Sonic Boom. That's pretty much it. I think he can just Sonic Boom and that's all he's got. A Relic Gold. Oh, Ice Punch is nice, but we got ice moves. We got ice moves. I'm good with that. We're getting that Relic Gold. At this point, since we're going on to 80, I will actually heal up my team a little bit because we got tons of money coming in. So we might as well heal up a little bit. And maybe a potion on the Gary as well, and a potion on the Quag. 2 potions on the Quag. There we go. And then Relic Gold. Boom, we're right back up to 32 grand. We're right back up to the money on that one. All right, we're just gonna keep this guy out. I'll just, I guess it doesn't matter if I power up. I was gonna think about it for a moment, like I was gonna play 2D, or 4D chess there. Play 2D chess. I was gonna play 4D chess on my power up punch nonsense shenanigans, but why? Why? We're just gonna fight a guy right now. Nugget, okay, decent money, take it. And then we're fighting Giovanni, technically. That's how they pronounce it, but I think it's supposed to be Giovanni. So we got this Sandaconda versus Quag. I don't know if this is the worst matchup. I'm just gonna Power Punch. Oh, actually, it's not a great matchup now that I'm thinking about it. Let's recover. Scorching Sands, that could burn me, and that's kind of annoying. Outrage. Ooh, I see you, big dog. I'm gonna recover again. Because now we can Power Up Punch our way to victory. And now he's confused. The hardest was Team Magma's leader that had a Groudon and had 4 months weak to... Yes, that would do it. That would do it right there, yes. I'm gonna recover now, because Outrage can still hurt, and a crit would have done some damage, and then we kill, right? 100% kill. There's no way. We're super boosted. +3. Quag is scary. Persian, I'm just gonna recover, actually. Oh, eat that up. There we go. Let's Earthquake him. Let's blast him. There we go. Okay, Quagsire's sweeping with those power-up punches. Let's just EQ. Because even if he dug, it wouldn't matter. Now, we are slow, so the dog trio actually did a little work there. Nidoqueen's probably still faster. High Horse, yeah, we're done. We're done. There's no way the poor Quag could live through that. But yes, the whole thing about trying to get like the right types, because on a Nuzlocke especially, you get what you start with and then the first guy, and you have to luck into the right types. And that's kind of the thing that gets me. Seeking would be nice to have out, but we don't have Rain out. That's the problem. I think just Gary and just set up sweep. Just Gary set up sweep, D-dance it up. Come on, let's go. I need at least one. So let's wave. Oh, eat that up. Let's do another. Sakamon is a privilege, yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. We're Waterfall, easy. Easy, easy, easy. Poison, come on with the poison points. We get the Moxie boost. Yeah, I mean, to be able to sacrifice Mons is really nice. I do like these challenges more than Nuzlocke's for that very reason. Because you can actually just like leave a guy out and let him punch himself out. Whereas on a Nuzlocke, you can't really do that. You can't play around with that nonsense. All right, so not too shabby. Golem, okay. I think what I'll do is I'll go to the end of this stage here, and then I'll call it after that. I think that's probably a good spot. Golem is an interesting one. I think Quagsire handles him entirely, and I mean, I don't really want the speed all that much, but I want to power up punch a little bit. Just a little bit. Self-destruct, immediately self-destructs, of course. It was a crit too. Oh, it was a crit too. Quagsire ate that up. Egg Voucher, Steel Wing. Steel Wing's not that accurate. Yeah, it's 70-90. It's not great. I'll just take the Egg Voucher. You know what I could do is I could actually just use those vouchers now. Let's just go and use some vouchers. We got some gotchas. That is Necrozma. I don't think I have him. For the hell of it, let's just go for it. We got a rare, we got a common, and we got a common. It didn't matter anyway. We only have 3 vouchers. At this point, I'm gonna recover. Our Sphere's gonna hurt. Oh, we live on 3. I'll recover again. Because we're actually winning this exchange. As long as he doesn't crit me. EQ just kills, right? Meteor Mash, we eat that up. We eat that up. Get out of here. Lucario can go. Goodbye. Recover, stall, Quagsire. Easy, easy, easy. That's kind of annoying, and we don't really hit him very hard. And Fairy is weak to what? It's weak to poison, and it's weak to... what else is it weak to? I forget. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go to Gyarados and set up sweep. Play rough. Oh, I see you, big dog. All right, we're D-dancing. D-dancing. Fairy's weak to poison. It's weak to... I know it's weak to something else. I just can't remember what it was. I'm just gonna Waterfall him. I think we lose here, but we're gonna... we got the Grid Claw. Oh, we stole it. Okay, perfect. So we get the Moxie boost. We're at 120 base speed right now. Approximately. It's like 123, which is fine. So that still outspeeds most things, and it outspeeds the Lucario. And we get the Moxie boost, so we still kill this thing, because he's not super defensive. So we actually get the Moxie boost out of that. So not the worst thing in the world, and officers give a lot of money. That's kind of impressive. Usually they steal money. No, officers actually give a lot of money when they get beaten though. Poison and steel, that's what it was. I was thinking for a moment like, it's so obvious on the tip of my tongue, what is Fairy weak to? Steel types, which would have been Steel Wing, but honestly, I guess we don't have coverage for Fairy types either, which is kind of a problem. It's kind of an issue, and Gary won't be able to handle that too soon, because he'll turn dark soon. Weezing Machamp, I think we can handle this. We can just go Waterfall and blast that guy, and we can go, it doesn't matter, Snipe Shot, just deal with this. Weezing lived! Oh, we got the Salic Berry, which is fine. We get the attack boost, there we go. And Explosion, oh, you have 1 HP and he exploded! Oh, lucky dude, survived on 1, because he wasn't sturdy either. I don't think he gets it. Fly is interesting. Pelipper's got a better move, never mind. We'll get the rare candy, we'll get Inteleon in there. More candy points, easy, easy, easy. Do we outspeed? Yes, Dugtrio's 120 base, so we outspeed. Easy, easy, easy. So that's fine. So we got him. I could have actually set up another one if I wanted. I really could have, because I actually have enough HP. Soothe Bell versus PowerPoint Max. Max is really good, but Soothe Bell's going to help us in the long run. So I'm going to give that to Inteleon. We're going to... I got +5. I'm just going to stick around. Just Waterfall. I know he's got Sturdy. Oh, I see you, big dog. We're not going to be double weak to that soon enough, though. We're not going to be double weak to that soon enough. So we got maxed out Moxie. That's decent. And another PowerPoint up. Perfect. I'll give that to the Quagsire. Now we got full recovers. Easy. Dugtrio, we know we outspeed, so we just Waterfall again. We're just sweeping through, honestly. Like, getting to 90 on this one's gonna be super easy. Decent, decent, decent. And we got some XPs out of the mix for everybody, which is awesome. Do we need anything in construction? I don't think I do. I literally have a Excel spreadsheet open to tell me if I need to catch Mons in a certain area. I have Excel spreadsheets for everything. What can I say? Archeops, okay. This is kind of a he kills me or I kill him. I'm just gonna Waterfall right off the bat. He's faster, he kills. Okay. Archeops, yeah, he's super fast. What am I talking about? Inteleon can deal with this dude. I should have just swapped out. I should have swapped out to the Quag. It would have been smarter. But that's fine. Inteleon gets big, big XPs out of that. Bronzong is probably not living through a couple of these. Yeah, we got him. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. No question. And Yvonne is done. We got Big Nugget. We got Revive. With a Big Nugget, I can just buy a Max Revive, which is probably, I'm gonna buy the regular one, I guess, because I want the XPs, but I don't really need to buy the big ones, and we'll just get the Big Nug. Easy, 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 and we can just blast this guy, because there's nothing that's outspeeding an Inteleon. He's so fast. He is so fast. Quiet Mint. Ooh, I think they're telling me something, but I don't really think I need Quiet for anything. Pelipper, Inteleon, and that's it, because the others are physical. Never mind. All right, we're good. We'll just get the power points. Easy, easy, easy. There will be no Quiets. We will go for Head Smash, because I need a few more of those. While Machamp, he is not living through an Aeroblast. There's no way. Inteleon has too much power, and Machamp is not a special defensive mon. Egg Voucher Plus, that's decent. There we go. Cobalion. I've already caught this one, so it's not as big a concern. Huh. What do? He has a better special attack, but that's it. I'll just go Quagsire because I think we handle him, and we'll just EQ the dude. He got an attack boost. I don't know how he did that. That's so weird. I could use the Master Ball, but I'm not too concerned. I think he probably kills me, but let's... actually, he totally kills me at this point. Let's just throw a Pokey. We caught him. We literally ended at 12 extra special attack. Not too shabby. So we caught him with a Pokeball. That's fine. All right, let's send him home. Easy, easy, easy. All right, Power Plant Dojo. That was a very quick sweep, actually. I will go with Dojo because Power Plant's probably horrible for our team. But I'll go with Dojo. I'll call it here. It was a nice little get back into things kind of stream. But honestly, yeah, I think I need a bit more water because I'm feeling it in the throat. I'm feeling it after the 2-week hiatus. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. It was super cool having everybody along. I'll just scan him and see if we can use that that other voucher first, actually. Now that I got it. Let's use it and see what we got. We got an epic, that's decent. Not too shabby. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for watching. Thanks for chatting and hanging out with me. It makes the stream so much better. And I'm gonna get up out of here, but you take care. Bye-bye for now.